setting a new NFL record last season for the league's best third down conversion rate on defense. Leave it to head coach Mike Zimmer to somehow find a way to kick it up a notch in 2018, as his unit has been even better through the first 6 weeks of the NFL season. Sunday against the Cardinals, Zimmer deployed some of what I thought was one of his better game plans and play calls consistently throughout the day, specifically on said third downs, making rookie quarterback Josh Rosen's life a living hell for 4 straight quarters. A quick dive into some of my favorite plays from Sunday's film after a 27-17 victory at US Bank Stadium. Okay, let's warm up with a nice little pressure off the edge. How good is this guy, huh? Danielle Hunter added 2 more sacks Sunday as he put DJ Humphries to bed on multiple occasions, showing off a deadly trio of traits if you're a pass rusher, which are explosion, power, and length. Hunter now has a sack in every game to start the season, tying him for the league lead with 7 with J.J. Watt. Let me say that again. Your Minnesota Viking Danielle Hunter is tied for the league lead in sacks with 7 with J.J. Watt. More importantly, he's softening the blow of losing Everson Griffin, whose status unfortunately still remains cloudy at best. But not bad for a third-round pick out of LSU nobody knew how to pronounce. You know, when you go back and look at the 2015 draft, the case could be made. Danielle Hunter could arguably be the #1 overall pick. Hashtag in Rick we trust. Anybody who knows me knows I'm always hard on Trae Waynes. I wanted Marcus Peters. But Sunday, Waynes did some things that made me sit back again and say, whoa, this guy's figuring it out. 3 plays come to mind, including 2 run plays that showed off just how outstanding and underrated Wayne's ability is to tackle and bring down some of the league's best and biggest players in the open field. Look at how far deep Waynes is playing, nearly at the safety depth, 12 yards back. And watch from there as he explodes back to the line of scrimmage in a heartbeat and then seals the deal by making a solo tackle on David Johnson out in the open. Okay. Well, if Waynes misses this, Johnson could still be running. Instead, mark it down, dude, as just a 1-yard gain on the play. That's good stuff. Wayne said, I'll show you one better later in the game when he took out not 1 but 2 players in one play, down in the red zone no less, when Waynes, who was protecting the outside boundary on a toss play, honed in on blocking right tackle Andre Smith, remember him? And sent Smith tumbling to the turn, which ultimately tripped up the ball carrier Johnson as well. You tell me in 2015 Trae Waynes would be making plays like this in the running game, like Antoine Winfield someday? I would have called you nuts. Lastly, against the pass, check out Waynes on this third down stop as he flows upstream seamlessly with speedster Christian Kirk, sitting back and watching Wayne's pure quickness and speed in coverage, right? His change of direction can be at times mighty impressive and make you glad he's in the purple and gold.
For the Vikings on 3rd and 9. Rosen steps up. The pass batted.
Trae Waynes has just as much speed. This is a fantastic defensive play, pass breakup by Trae Waynes.
Mike Zimmer broke records last year for being so dominant and efficient on third down on the defensive side of the ball. This year, he's even better. Cardinals went 0 for 12 on 3rd and 4th down. 0 for 12! Obviously, a big catalyst to this is winning on 1st and 2nd down. But what really makes this engine hum is the way he disguises his looks, packages, and personnel pre-snap to post-snap. Bottom line, Zimmer shows you one look and delivers something completely different. Quarterbacks have 2 to 3 seconds to figure it all out and deliver an accurate pass before, bam, game over. Pressure in your face. Zimmer's become so confident in his player's skill set and his scheme, he's willing to do things other coaches just aren't. Like early in the game, in the red zone no less, sending an Engage 8 blitz. leaving someone like Hall of Fame Larry Fitzgerald one-on-one in the middle of the field, no safety help, on arguably the Vikings' worst cover corner, Mackenzie Alexander? Yeah, that's Zim though, forcing your rookie quarterback to figure it all out in an instant. These cases, Zimmer always likes his odds, and can you blame him? He's clearly doing something right. Here's another great example of that pre-snap movement and disguised by Zimmer's Hellfire unit on third down. I'm going to tell you right now, it's Mackenzie Alexander who's coming away from the bottom corner of your screen on a corner blitz that makes this third down sack. But Anthony Harris, who's also in the slot showing man coverage look, will also come blitzing off the edge. So that's two DBs coming from the same angle who both pre-snap clearly appear to be in coverage. Instead, the guys who are showing blitz and playing aggressive, Barr, Kendricks, Eric Wilson hovering over the A-gap, all drop back into coverage in a shallow zone, chewing up the slants and crossing patterns at the sticks. Confused yet? Imagine being a quarterback and facing this every single third down. Bob, run the tape. Show him what he's won.
To the right, two to the left. Josh Rosen being blitzed, and they got him. Mackenzie Alexander.
It's so detailed. It's so intricate. Even down to Harrison Smith showing a little jab step and fake towards the line of scrimmage before he drops back into center field. Rosen's got to account for all 11 players, and for any quarterback this disguise and read is tough, let alone a rookie signal caller seeing something so exotic for the first time. Another third down and another package and look from the Vikings defense. Again, watch how they win on first and second down with good old boring fundamentals and tackling. Harrison Smith literally traveling from one hash to the other end of the field to cover this tight end flat route, and immediately tackling him for a minimal gain. Stephen Weatherly staying true to his gap assignment and making a tackle for loss on second down. That hard work sets them up for another juicy third and long. Purple jersey's coming. Purple jersey's going. Rosen doesn't know what the hell's going on. It's Zim's classic double A gap look with Harrison Smith off the edge, meaning there's 7 guys at the line of scrimmage for just the Cardinals' 5 offensive linemen. This time, Zim's dropped back his defensive end Stephen Weatherly and Kendricks, where Rosen's eyes first will glance, allowing Harrison Smith to go unclaimed and unseen by Rosen, getting decked by the free safety for a third down sack. Of the 7 at the line, Zim only rushes 5 of them, yet the confusion from the pre-snap to the post-snap looks were enough to make Rosen hesitate and allow Smith to get home for really an uneasy, untouched sack on the safety blitz. You guys getting it yet? Zimmer has a full bag of crazy and downright goofy looks the league just hasn't caught up to yet. Asking all 11 guys to both blitz and drop back in coverage on any given play makes it nearly impossible for opposing quarterbacks to get a clean pre-snap read without countless hours of game film. Last one I'll show you here is the Vikings with a 4-down goal line stand again, winning on first and second down with that great play and run support I showed you earlier by Trae Waynes. I see you, Waynes! Then on third down, Cardinals actually call one of the better plays, having everyone fooled on a great play action. Rosen gives his man a chance on a jump ball, but Anthony Harris covers 2 guys at once apparently, making an unbelievable play with top-notch awareness to peel off his original man and help double-team Ricky Seals-Jones. Hey, I can't knock Rosen here, just have to tip your cap to Anthony Harris. On fourth down, Cardinals want to put it back in their best player's hands, and I get that. But Mike McCoy's got me scratching my head as to why he doesn't flex out at least one wide receiver here, because by doing so, he would have forced Xavier Rhodes out with him, who instead is the first one to make contact with DJ in the backfield before the rest of the platoon shows up to seal the deal. Look, against Mike Zimmer's defense, you need to have not only perfect understanding of the defense, perfect communication from your quarterback to offensive line, and don't forget, damn near perfect play calling. While Rosen struggled with the first two throughout the game, I'm putting this failed fourth down on offensive coordinator Mike McCoy, a perfect example of why a total team effort is needed to beat the Minnesota Vikings at home from both your players and your coaches. Stay tuned for plenty more Vikings video breakdowns, including next week as the Vikings travel to take on the New York Jets. Check back for plenty more Vikings coverage every day on zonecoverage.com. For now, I'm Luke Inman, signing out.